I know what we're gonna do. Have you ever played the Stanley Parable? Because I've played this a handful of times. This is gonna be your run, Casey. I need just a little bit of interaction. And I'll make it simple for you. You can, if you want to type it all out, all good, home slice. I just ate a giant bowl of Korean ramen. Word. Well, check it. This game is so very super short. We can run through it in like 5 minutes. But this game is super meta, super fun, and because I know that we both worked in office environments, it's going to be, we're really going to feel, it's going to be a good connection for us. Let's do this shit real quick. This is essentially a walking simulator, but I'm going to be shutting up. The narrator's going to do most of the talking, but you're going to pick the route that we take. So there's going to be options left or right. If you want me to do anything specific, feel free to tell me. But you just direct me, bro. You can put, one or two if it's like a clear 1 or 2 setup, or left, right. You just let me know. But this will go quick. I know it feels like I'm asking you to do work right now, but it'll be worth it.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
So, dude, I'm gonna give you the easy way out right now. It's up to you. It's so quick, like it's so worth it if we do the run through. But you can get the very first. I mean, you can get one of the endings from this game by closing the door. So I'll give you the easy way out. If you want, you could just say close the door, or end the stream right there. Or if you have like 5 minutes, dog, and like this much fingers, like not anything more than that, you could do one playthrough. Up to you. What do you say? I'm gonna check out my office while you decide. What does it say? I hate Mondays. Got some copy stains on the paperwork. Got some pencil sharpeners. I'm just fucking, color coordinated file cabinets. The organization's very important, everybody. I think I could use a PC upgrade. I don't know. I mean, it's not broken. It still does the job. I don't know how to type to you. You just did it, dog. I'll make it easy. How about 1 for left, 2 for right? Just the numbers 1 or 2. Are you capable? I'll show you what I mean. We're gonna go straight.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, you had it full screen?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I guess you're on mobile, huh? I don't think you necessarily need a full screen. That iPhone's pretty big, dog. Full game? Word. I'm glad you're down with me. So I'll get us to the first juncture here. My sensitivity is so low on this game, it's so funny. It's not a first-person shooter. It's like I have to drag my mouse miles to get anything done, but it makes things a lot smoother.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's still up to you. The narrator said 1 on the left, but this is your game. This is your life, Stanley. This is your world. We're just living in it. You got it. Going right, like
This
the
was
fucking
not the
rebel
correct
we
way to
are.
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth
God
admiring.
damn, this is a good
It had
looking
really
room.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Alright, I think we had enough of the sexy-ass room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, you know what it is. We can go left or we can go straight. No, we didn't. We didn't take that door. Fuck yeah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you're lying, stop right now. That's what this fucking sign says. Stop it. Alright. So, I don't know if we can open this door. No. It looks like we have a lift. I don't think we can get over that. We might have to take the lift at this point. Let's see, penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift is $5,000. Like, you're gonna be around to pay for that.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I didn't
realize
lie.
that investing
They
your
lied.
trust in
Those
someone
lying
else
sons
can
of
be difficult,
bitches.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
The fuck
This is it,
her?
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Dude, I'll have to tell you about some dream I had that reminds me of this shit. For sure, bro, I'm down for that. I hate people who tell people about dreams, but it should have been a movie. Bro, I'm all about dreams. I can listen to dreams. My thing is, don't tell your dream story for like 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna explain, well, you know how like dreams are weird and like you're in school, but really you're 34 and you're on like a playground in a hospital, but it all makes sense, you know? So like, just get over that, give me the points, and then let's get through the story, you know? What bothers me is whenever people take like 20 minutes and they do like, oh, and then I forgot this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm all about dreams, as long as you're not that guy. But I feel like my explanation for how dreams were is dead on, though. Oh, I think that was the only door for us to take as well. I don't think we had another option. I think now we are just running out the course of our decisions. Nah, man, it was like BioShock. Dude, that's creepy.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Do we answer or do we not
Truly
answer?
place your
This
faith
could be
in another.
time-based.
Then pick up the phone.
Do we answer or do we not answer? It's probably an Xfinity whiner. Well, dude, fuck 'em. Cool. I wonder, can we unplug this shit?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, we did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How
We
did you
did
do
it.
that?
We fucking...
You actually
We did it.
chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Fuck
Let
you.
me double check.
Suck my dick.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not
conform to rational logic. I see you in the chat, bro. I just don't want to talk over this great story.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What the fuck? Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Just
Do
8,
you make
at least.
more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay, what do we got?
Welcome
Oh shit,
back.
the game is still
You may have
going.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now
Dude,
that you're
there's
properly
video on
informed
demand.
good
You don't have to do
decision-making,
that.
We're going to revisit a
Let
choice
this
you
video
made
show
just
that
a
I
few
stuck up
minutes
for
ago
Casey's
and
cousin's
see what the
sleep.
correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, what the fuck is this? Please. Please, I'm begging. Stop. Deformed starfish graph. Bar graph. Forklift built halfway into the wall. Holy shit, moly. Danger everywhere. Dude, I love this room right here. This room is kind of what nightmares and dreams are made of. Like if they had a baby. You know? Fuck my cousin's sleep. Was worth. Alright, well, I stand by your decision, sir. If we learned anything, it's that our thoughts and our decisions don't really fucking matter. So take that, Casey's cousin. He may have woke you up, and it may seem like that shit matters, but it doesn't really matter, dog. We just, if you were watching that, what we just saw, you would agree. Oh shit, this game is still going? I've never seen this ending, Casey, so you've done a fantastic job, sir. And I've played this a handful of times.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any
We're gonna
worse.
die right here.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
The trick is to pick like you're insane. Dude, that's what, clearly, bro. And there are so many fun endings to this. There is an insane ending. That's one of my favorite endings. If you're down, I might actually show you that after this. And then we'll end the stream on that great note. But I'm intrigued by what's going to happen on this one.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
We'll see. So we go back and then...
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, dog, this is still your choice. It is up to you still. Did those motherfuckers teach us anything, or are we still going right? You should know at this point. Choose the wrong one, of course.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Dude, look how trippy and scary. This is the type of shit that scares me, dog. When things are glitchy, like if I walked into a hallway like this and it was like, oh dude, you clearly live in the Matrix, that's like the scariest shit I can think of. Look at how creepy this all is, man. Like, who would have thought that they could make a creepy filing cabinet? But that son of a bitch will forever haunt my dreams. Oh, really? Is it gonna try to make us go back? Can we force it? Can we click shit ignorantly and arrogantly? You can hear me doing a little clicky sound. What's extra creepy is your voice is super robotic. Oh fuck.
I'm sorry, dog. I don't know if I keep. I didn't mean for that to be happening the whole time. That's almost my biggest thing. I'm working. I gotta save for a launch pad. Dude, it's gonna make us go left, bro. This game has turned the tables on you, Casey. It is now going to force your hand left. It made it extra weird, haha. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad it didn't take away from the experience. Alright.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
Yeah, this is the shit that scares me.
I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh shit. This game is so great. I fucking love this game. And it's still going with this ending. I fucking love it. Great ending.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a hole under.
Yo, Voconius, babe, I see you. I see you in the chat.
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What are you doing, sweetheart? I didn't want to talk over the story, but I just want to let you know I see you.
Would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
This game really wants you to fucking...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, dog. Are we still going right on this one, Casey? think I talked to Voconius and I called him a sweet babe and I think I made him leave. No, is he still there? Are you still there, Voconius? Yeah, dude, fuck that guy. Not you, Voconius, the narrator of this game that's making us fucking trying to make us do the game right.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Dude.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
gonna
sure
be
you'll
belligerent
up to the
here.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
If-
right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Right?
entered the
Isn't this
door
game
on his
fucking
left.
trippy? This game will fuck with your head. I think if it repeats right here.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go left now.
But
here's the cool thing. Unless this is still part of the ending,
always putting the story
then
first.
maybe I can
I'm
show you
quite
the
sure
ending
you'll
I
be
want to
up
show
the
you at the
task.
same time.
Just follow
That would
my
be kind
lead
of
and
cool.
you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this all looks normal, all looks normal. Oh, yeah. So
There
here's
was
what the
not a
meeting
single
room
person
really
here
looks
either.
like when we don't
Feeling
break
a
the
wave
game.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
That's so crazy. It does loop you right back into a certain portion of the game. Let's check the broom closet. Fucking weird. The broom closet's locked. The broom closet's never locked. Fucking weird.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So the ending that I wanted to show you, Casey, is actually down the stairs, which isn't an option. Which is crazy, bro. You really picked a fucking hoot of an ending, dude. I really appreciate you. Boconius, I don't know if you left the chat, if you're still watching, dog, but we're playing Stanley Parable, and if you want the next run, you can have it. This run is basically, you'll see kswiss89 in the chat. He chose all the paths on this game, and it's been phenomenal. I've never seen the boss's
Stepping
office
inside
look
his
like
manager's
this.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Holy shit,
Shocked,
dude. Do you see what I see?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it
Nightshark
still
115.
work? There was only one way
And
to
it says
find out.
business strategy,
Stanley
dude.
had been
That's what I
trained
wanted to
never
point
speak
out.
up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He
All
drew
right.
a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What's the code? What the fuck is the code, man? I don't remember. I just said
Stanley
it.
spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
We were just talking about this, Casey. Nightshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
Nightshark.
This is a crucial step.
Nightshark 115. Nightshark 1.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only
Yeah.
for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect
This
Stanley
fucking
shows
guy.
for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did
Just
you
gonna do a
come
little
this way?
dance in this
Speak.
office.
Say something to me.
Do like a little bit of
Explain
an
yourself,
electric
you
slide.
coward.
Oh.
When
What-
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
This game is so
entered the
fucking
door on
meta,
his
dude.
left.
So what?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
This game is
Stanley,
so.
please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door.
I don't believe you.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
God damn it, I'm so
The
tempted to
story
watch
needs you.
these
It needs you to make a
credits because
decision.
I'm
It
scared it's
cannot
gonna be like
exist
a
without
Marvel
you. Do you
movie, dude, and if I
understand
walk
me?
out early, I'm gonna
Whatever
miss
choice you
something
make is
dope.
just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
I'm sorry, dog. We gotta wait for these credits.
This is more important than you can ever know.
It's more
I need
important.
this. The story needs it.
The story.
So, you hear me?
Do you hear me, son of a
Are you
bitch?
there? You listening to this, Stanley?
Stanley.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best
Narrator.
choice.
I think we need time apart.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
I think we
Take
should
as
go
much
our own
time
ways.
as you need.
Yeah, you take as much time as you need, narrator. I'm already over it. Oh, the credits are done. Okay. Well, we could have ended